And we are live. Okay, guys, welcome back. Welcome back to another edition of the Power Lead System Weekly TNT Thursday night training. So for tonight's marketing training, what I want to do,
guys,
hold on one second.
Welcome back to another.
Let me check and make sure that the audio and video are working. They are. So I'm going to pause that. Good. So everything's working. Yeah. So for tonight, what I want to do is there's been a lot of questions about how do I begin to personalize or edit my own lead capture pages or my own pages in general inside of Power Lead System. So I want to have a little bit of a back to basics, like a Power Lead System basics boot camp, and go back to that and teach that. The past couple of weeks, I'll show you how to find the archives and the recordings of all these trainings so that you have access to them. But for the past couple of weeks, we've been talking about the fastest way to get a funnel and get traffic. We've been talking about the fastest way to get started, how to minimize confusion, information overload, how to keep everything streamlined and just duplicatable and replication friendly, and how to get traffic on Facebook, automated traffic on the internet, right into your funnels, all of that stuff. So that's all there. I'm going to go through and show you right now where to find all of the archives of all those other tactics and strategies we've been talking about. For the next couple of weeks, I want to dive inside the system, and I want to leave the marketing side of boot camp skills, and I want to dive into more PLS basics on actually using the system in your own way, taking a template, taking a page that you like, but learning how to make it your own, giving it a unique little flair. Maybe you just want to change a couple of words in the headline. Maybe you just want to put a different little sub headline under it, or tweak a little bit of something on a template that's already there to make it uniquely yours, not mess up the conversions. Don't go mess them up if you don't know what you're doing as far as copywriting and psychology of the offer. But if you just want to make them your own a little bit and then run them right into a funnel, let's begin there. Next week, we'll continue, and then I'll show you how to start putting together your own pages for whatever you want to sell. So we'll dabble in a couple of different example niches, right? Not real stuff, but just stuff that's out there, different, maybe weight loss, health and wellness, this niche, that niche, and whatever. And I'll show you how to put together your own pages to generate leads, to offer something of value, and really build your own email list quicker, with not even like top-notch traffic. We're talking about just making offers on pages that will convert even average traffic fairly well for you to be profitable. How about that? Okay, so that's what we're going to do. But first, let's start with basic bootcamp of Power Lead System, how to copy and edit existing pages slightly so you give them your own little personal flair. Okay, let me start there, because when you learn that technique, you're going to have an aha moment. You can say, wow, I can do whatever I want with these things. And that's absolutely true. We'll take that all the way until you're building out your own funnels using the tutorials in the back end of our training center. Okay, so without further ado, let's get to work. I'm going to go on screen share here. I'm going to go on screen share so we can show you how to do this. And there we go. And there we go. Okay, so what I want to do is, let's bring up this first. And let me show you how to replicate this Hangout page for yourself if you're an affiliate, and how to find all of the past recorded trainings so you can tap into the wealth of knowledge we've been sharing with you on how to do different things on the internet to help you grab more exposure, get some more traffic, collect more leads, and make more sales. Okay, so let me go here. Thursday night training, Power Lead System, internet marketing. So are these recorded? Yes, let me show you where they're recorded. So we're going to do these three things right now. I want to show you how to replicate this page first as an affiliate, how to get people to it by promoting it. We've already written a message and promotion that you can use out there to get people to this free training. We train them, they join, they love it, they stay, you get paid, okay? And then how to find the recordings. So the setup We've already designed a funnel for you so that you have your own page where you can just invite people to your link and have them come to this free weekly or 24/7, because it runs recorded on your page all day and night, and have them come to free internet marketing training sessions every Thursday. And then they can be invited to click on the buttons, go through your funnel, get more information on Power Lead System, and it's a great offer. So PromoteThursdayTraining.com is where you want to go. And on that one page, you're going to see 2 video tutorials. They're each about 1 minute long. So in less than 2.5 minutes, you would have gathered enough information to replicate this page. Email the email we've already written for you. Email your list to invite people to this training and have access to step-by-step instructions on how to do that. So that all happens at PromoteThursdayTraining.com. Now, if you're looking for a generic version of this very Thursday training page, then you can begin by utilizing ThursdayTraining.com. When people go there, they hit the button to start their free 7-day trial, the button under this video. On that page, since it is team-friendly and generic, a white web page is going to pop up, and it's going to let them know to get back to the person who invited them to this training to get plugged in. Okay? Pretty cool stuff. So after that, I also want to show you where to find the archives of all of these trainings. And you can find those by logging in to your back office at Power Lead System and then clicking on Training Center icon. And then when you're inside of the Power Lead System Training Center, you see that menu bar in the picture here up and to the right. There's the menu bar where it says replays. When you click on replays, it opens up the replays page, and that's where you see watch Google Hangout replays. Click here, and that opens up all of our recorded trainings. They're actually sitting on that YouTube channel you see on this page. There's only 2 kinds of videos that we put there: the Wednesday overview Hangouts, which is a review of Power Lead System in general for your team, your prospects, and your guests, and also the trainings on Thursday night. So they're all right there. That's how you get pointed into the archives. That's how to replicate this page, right? And then the rest of our training, of course, is right there. You want to learn how to make your own funnels, your own sales funnels. You want to learn YouTube marketing. You want to get access to our traffic vendors. All of that training is in the training center. If you want to locate the rest of our training schedule, just click on schedule, and this page pops up. That's our weekly hangout and trainings page. And you get access for the Monday training, the Tuesday training, the Wednesday training, the Thursday training. Everything's 24 hours, 7 days a week recorded on those pages. You get the links, just click on them, take notes, take action. More important than that, take action on the techniques and take it step by step. We talked last week on even before you get any training, before you even know what you're doing, before you even know how to use the system, we've already created a funnel that you can use immediately and get traffic to it without even any training involved. And that's just by going through the Getting Started training on your main dashboard. And we went through that last week. So now what I want to do is a little bit something different. Now that you know how to do that, make sure you're doing that though. Make sure you have a funnel set up quickly and that you have traffic flowing into it, collecting leads, because now you have a running operation. Now we can start playing around with, hey, how do I make a copy of these lead capture pages and tweak them slightly so I can personally edit them for my own brand, right? That's what we're gonna teach tonight, how to copy and edit any lead capture page. Want your page to have a different look? Here's how to copy and edit any lead capture page in Power Lead System. So let's get to work, my friends. All right, so this is a pretty quick tutorial tonight too, but once you know how to do this with one page, you'll know how to do this with any page. Okay, that's the cool thing. Once I discovered this, the only other thing that I like better than discovering what I'm going to show you tonight is when I discovered how to create my own funnels and share code them with my team, like multiple page funnels, where the first page is the lead capture page, the second page is the presentation page that created a sale into any program I wanted. And then also it led my new buyers and my existing teammates to click on a button, and the third page popped up, and that third page taught a brand new person without having to have me on the telephone or they're doing it for them. It teaches them exactly how to recreate that funnel and get traffic to it. And then I learned that created a self-replicating business system that was duplicating amongst different layers of affiliates under me. That was golden. We're going to get there. But the very first discovery is I said, wow, that's a cool lead capture page. I sure wish I knew how to change that headline, right? Or maybe you had another program that you wanted to use the same design page, same offer, same lead capture page, but you just wanted to tweak it to the health and fitness niche, or to weightlifting, or to this, or to travel, or to diet, or to Bitcoin, or to whatever, right? And so I said, wow, these are great templates, but I'd really like to learn how to make a copy of these things and edit them slightly so that I can use them however I want to use them, right? And so that's what I'm going to show you how to do today, how to make a copy of any of those web pages, of any of those lead capture pages that we've created in the system, so that you can edit them to use them for whatever offer you want. All right, so having said that, the very first thing, once you begin to do those kinds of things with Power Lead System, now we're not talking about the easy button anymore. Remember, if you're totally brand new, and this is one of the very first times you ever come to training, then I want you to be sure that you do not miss the main important fact that I actually, just the way I recommend, right? Anybody else can recommend whatever they want, get back to your sponsor. But the way I recommend, just to make things simpler and get you rolling into profit mode quicker with a minimal learning curve, I recommend that people begin with the ready-made funnels inside of the system anyway, and just get traffic to them. Because just like trying to beat the market, trading your own accounts, you're probably not going to do it. Most people don't beat the S&P 500's 11 to 12% return every year. They try to beat it. They just don't beat it. The benchmarks always outperform in broad picture, right? Generally speaking. Now, same thing here. We've created some funnels that if you're just consistent and you just focus on getting traffic to them, getting better at becoming an inviter and inviting people to free information about a fun, simple way to make money online, and the training is included. Notice that's the invite, and sending them to your link, and then that's it. Don't say too much. Let them go through the video. Some will, some won't, so what, right? So if you can get good at that, that's number one. We're talking assuming that you're good with that. You already know how to click the big easy button here at the dashboard, how to go through the orientation training video. Step number one, join the Facebook group. Step number two, choose which link below to advertise. Let's say you pick referral link A, affiliate for Power Lead System, starting with the lead lightning funnel, right? And then you're advertising your link. You're buying traffic. That's it. I showed you on the other video how to buy traffic, what to do on Facebook. And now you're just running people to this link. You're promoting this link. That's going to get you leads, and I promise you that's going to get you sales. It happens all the time, only to the people that are consistent and actually follow instructions and execute, right? So that works. We're not talking about that tonight. We already know that's there, right? Then we know that you can link it up to your primary program, whatever that is, referral link B, hook it up to whatever your primary is, or anything else you want to sell, right? It'll do it for you. And then you can get down here and click to take a tour of the system, get a little more comfortable with it. And then we start telling you exactly what to do to get marketing out there, to get traffic to your link. It's all right here. Do not overcomplicate the simplicity of the done for you style, getting started in 3 simple steps. It's all right there. Your funnel is already created. No need to learn how to write your emails or which campaign am I using. Don't worry about any of that. All you do is focus on getting traffic to either your referral link A, click on the button and it gives it to you, or referral link B. That's it. And I went through that last week. So I just, people are watching this recording and probably watching it for the first time, or they're here live for the first time. I want to make sure that you don't think that I'm saying that the very first thing a newbie should do is start copying and editing pages. So anyway, hopefully I covered that enough. I beat that dead horse. So let's get to work. Now that we are there, now we're going to the next level, a little baby step of a next level. How do you customize your own page? Well, let me show you the very first thing that you want to do. Once you start doing that, then I do recommend at that point, come in here, click this first green box up at the top that says add your domain. I've added a domain name to the system. It says completed. I put my domain on there. It can be, your domain can be joinrobert.com, joinsalliesteam.com. You know, it could be whatever you want it to be. I'm going to show you how mine looks because I knew that I was going to be creating unlimited subdomains with different offers and different pages if I wanted to. So I created a very simple domain name that I can use in my promotions, right? And the only rule that I have for domain names as far as Power Lead System business goes is I would want you to remember to make it easy to spell and easy to remember, right? Easy to spell and easy to remember. Some people get really jiggy with it. They start creating domain names with symbols and numbers and letters, and how in the world is anyone going to know how to get to it's going to be easy to typo, easy to misspell, hard to text to another person, right? So when you're talking about your business domain, try not to get too cutesy with it, just something that's easy to remember and easy to spell. I'll give you an idea as we go along, but when you click on this box, all that happens is it lets you know that the easiest way to have a domain in this system that we can build unlimited pages on is to go through this process. Okay, if you are, let me be very clear here too, because I don't want people to, hey, I know how to get $2 domain names. That's great. Let me say this. Yes, you can transfer other domains into the system. Let me just say this though. If you are technically challenged, even just a little bit, I would go long-term thinking, big picture thinking, trying to save you some frustration. I would recommend that if you're technically challenged, that you just get your domain name right here like I did. Okay, this is how I did. I didn't want to go through the hassle of going through how to get it from another thing and transfer it over. And what if they mess up? And now I got to talk to tech support and, you know, all that stuff. You can do it if you like, you know, doing that and going through that stuff. Or like I said, if you're technically knowledgeable and you're very comfortable dealing with domain names and throwing them over here and changing the DNC, whatever the heck that is in there, you know, changing this, changing that, you know how to do that? Hey, knock yourself out. Go get your domain in Pakistan for like 2 cents. I don't know. You know, I mean, go get the best deal, whatever. But for me, I wanted to keep it very simple, not only for me, but I wanted to keep it simple so I can teach my team how to keep it simple, because maybe I was going to be the least technically knowledgeable person in my whole team, or maybe I wasn't, but I didn't want to take a chance. I wanted to keep it very simple. So my recommendation, if you're super brand new, this is the first time you ever do this kind of stuff, is just get the domain name in here. It's $13 for the whole year. Who cares, right? And remember, on your domain name, easy to spell, easy to remember. That's it. That's all you have to do. You only have to do it one time too. You can have 1 million domains in here like I do for different offers, but you don't need to. You can have one domain and put unlimited pages on it, right? Some of us are just addicted to buying domains, I guess, right? And that's okay too. So you can go either way. So get your domain name. When you select a domain name, click the green button. So the system will make sure if it's available, if that domain is available, you can purchase it right here. And then you're done. It's in the system. You're ready to go. That's all you need, a domain. It doesn't matter what it is, right? So for example, I knew that I wanted to make different offers. I didn't know as an affiliate. Now remember, here's a little reveal too, okay? I'm by trade, by profession, I'm not a multi-level marketer. That's beautiful. That's okay. I promote MLMs here and there when I see stuff I like or whatever, right? But by profession, I don't call myself an MLM person, right? And so I knew that coming in to use the Power Lead system, I was coming in with the mindset of an affiliate marketer. What's the difference? Well, an affiliate marketer, we can build teams and like to make leveraged income and this and that. That's all good. That's not the point. The point is, an affiliate marketer lives in a mindset that says, I'm promoting these things now. I may add a lot more affiliate relationships with different products and services on my blog or my YouTube channel or my Facebook. And I don't know, I may be promoting different stuff down the road. And so that's the mindset of an affiliate marketer, where in general, not always, but in general, you know, the MLM culture is like, hey, I got my one MLM and I'm going to ride it until the wheels fall off, right? And that's awesome. That's cool. I'm just saying. So I came knowing as an affiliate marketer, I just wanted a generic sounding personal domain name because I knew I was probably going to be building a lot of different lead capture pages on that same domain name using different what we call subdomains. I'll show you what those are in a second. So with that mindset, I created a couple of domain names. I'm going to tell you right off, you know, here's the template of the domain names that I created. Let me open up a fresh text file here. All right, so my domain name template, right? So you can do whatever you want. So generic, easy to use for multiple offers, personally branded, whatever, right? So here's a template, join and then firstname.com. Okay, here's another one I created for this that kind of fit, and that was firstnameleadsystem.com. Okay, something like that. You get the picture. So joinrobert.com. If it's available, grab it. Okay, joinsallylee.com. Okay, sallyleadsystem.com, robertonlinesystem.com, davidinternetsystem.com, davidcashflowsystem.com. Okay, something like that. So if that fits the niche, right? The first one was totally generic, and that's why I created this one. Okay, and I put my name on it. Obviously, you know my first name, right? So joinfirstname.com, that became my template, and that's what I taught my team. These are very safe, generic domain names that you can use, because then we can build whatever kind of subdomain after that we want. But you just need one domain inside of the system. Let's say that I wanted to create, and you know, let's say that this main domain equals my main funnel, right? You have your main funnel, whatever one you pick that's already in the system, you pick one and that's it. Well, what if now you want to make a copy of that page? Right? So now you have lead capture page number 2 that's slightly edited. Well, for that one, let's say in this scenario, I'm going to use this example. Let's say it was for lead lightning, right? For lead lightning. Well, I would create something like, easy dot, and then my main domain is still going to be here, right? joinfirstname.com. Okay, something like that. And then if you wanted to create a specific link to your video sales page, so you don't have to always send them to the capture page, right? You have a direct, nice, clean, direct link that always points to your video sales page. Well, then you can create something like this. This is what I do. I would create, because you can create unlimited subdomains for free once you have your main domain. Then maybe I wanted to call it video.joinfirstname.com, right? So now easy.joinfirstname.com would point to your customized lead lightning capture page. And in this scenario, maybe you link your presentation page for lead lightning over to a subdomain like this, video.joinfirstname.com. And when you give that link out, people go directly to the video. Maybe you're following up with a prospect. You know they already opted in because you're talking about it. You're following up on Facebook or Skype chat or something like that. And it just comes up. Well, go back to this. Did you watch the whole video? Yeah, but can you give me your link again to your video? I'd like to go check it out again. Okay, go to video.joinfirstname.com. Right, this is the way you begin to organize your pages. So anyway, I wanted to teach you this concept first because this is what I'm going to show you. So at first, though, you begin with your main domain. So we're going to use this one, and then I'm going to make a copy of a lead capture page and edit it a little bit. And for that, I need to create a subdomain because my main domain, this one, is already pointing to the default funnel, right? The default funnel. So we're talking about making a copy and editing the page. So I'm going to set up a different subdomain to point to that edited page. Okay? So that's why I wanted to go through this first. Now, let me show you how you do it. So I just minimize this. So anyway, you create your main domain here, go through, that's easy. And then you find your way back to the getting started page. Okay, so now we have a domain name and we know what we want to do. And that's so key in internet marketing. I'll say again, if you don't know exactly what you want to do, just click the easy button, grab that link and get traffic to it. And keep plugging into our training until you do know exactly what you want to do. In this case, we like a certain capture page. We want to edit it. How would that look like? Well, let's say that you were looking at those web pages, right? So you hover over websites, and then you come over here, and you hover over websites right here, and see where it says copy web pages? Copy web pages. So we're assuming that you already went through and you picked a default funnel. So you already saw the default funnel. Okay, you already saw it. Let me show you. So for example, we already went in here and we saw, well, I'm going to click on copy web pages. Okay, I clicked on copy web pages. All right, so check this out. So here we go. Now, this page works the same every single time you come here. You're going to have the same sections listed on top of each other where all the different ready-made templates and websites are stacked up here for you to choose which one you want to work with, right? So for our purposes here, let me show you the default page first, and then we're going to make a copy of it for you, and we're going to edit it. And now you're going to have your own version of that slightly edited, okay? Because once you know how to do that with one, you can do it with all of them. So the very first thing that it stacks up for you here at the very top, you will always see this section at the very top, sales funnels created for you. If you're brand new and you've never copied and pasted a share code of a funnel in your back office, if you've never done that, you're going to have nothing here. Okay. I've had this system for years and I'm always installing share codes from other great marketers that I see out there. I get a share code, I pop it in. So I have a lot of pages here, but these are full funnels. Okay. So you could see I installed share codes for 24/7 viral cash. There's 300 clicks marketing. That's Brian Bracken's creations. I got Frank Calabro Jr.'s. There's one here by some other guys that created a system called Easy Automatic System. It means nothing for our training tonight, but I just want to let you know, you see a lot of funnels here for me because I've installed a lot of share codes. If you're brand new and you haven't, then you're not going to see anything there. It doesn't mean your system is broken or you're missing product. It just means you haven't installed share codes yet. Okay, so now the next section, what happens is it takes those very same funnels that I've installed with share codes and it breaks them out of the funnels and it lists the individual pages, page by page, and it calls this section the shared choices section. Why does it do that? Because if you like one of the pages from a funnel, but again, you have an idea and you want to use it for something else, you can find it here individually listed. Up here, they're all linked together as a funnel, right? But if you wanted to, let's say you like a design for a lead capture page that was connected to a funnel, you don't want to use the whole funnel, you want to take the capture page and make a different version of it so you can use it for whatever. right? You would find those pages individually listed here in this section. And that way I can click on this thumbnail, open it up, see the design, go, oh yeah, that's the one that I want. Okay, I want to copy that one, right? So anyway, that's this section. I'm not talking about this section right now, but you're going to see a lot of them because again, I've installed a lot of share codes. Okay, so let's go beyond that section. I just want to take you section by section. Again, if you're brand new, you're going to have nothing here. Okay, you're going to have nothing here if you're brand new because you haven't installed share codes. So anyway, let me get through. Man, I have a lot of them in here, don't I? These are all the custom Hangout stuff. All of these are the shared pages that come from those share codes. This is why share codes are so powerful, because you can have a lot of different designs just by installing share codes, and then later you can come back and choose to make a copy of them and tweak them up a little bit. So now we get to the default sections of Power Lead System itself, okay? That means everybody, even if you're brand new, everybody has these pages. And this is what I'm starting to talk about. The very first system section, of course, is going to be for the full-blown Power Lead System gold membership funnels. Okay, these are gold membership funnels. These lead capture pages are automatically connected already to the Power Lead System default sales page and the Power Lead System default prospecting follow-up emails campaign. Okay, so that's why they're Power Lead System lead capture pages. Now you can make a copy of any of these the way I'm going to show you, but my example for tonight, we're going to take the default lead capture page of Lead Lightning funnel and we're going to make a copy of it because I've already done it and I want to show you how you can do that. Okay, so anyway, these are all the different lead capture pages for Power Lead System funnels. And now this is a pretty interesting section too. In the next section, see what it says? Any company lead capture pages. Any company lead capture pages. Okay, and you can link them up to promote into your primary program as well, right here, right? And so these are lead capture pages that are generic and universal. Okay, you can use as is for make money from home offers. Hey, let me show you a fun way to make money from home, right? Generic offer, but you can point them to whatever presentation you want. Okay, if it's a ClickBank product, if it's your MLM, if it's whatever affiliate program, if it's whatever you want, okay, for making money online or whatever, these capture pages right off the shelf, they work. Also, notice you can copy these pages, make a copy of one of these templates for yourself, and then change the headline to whatever you want. Okay, that's what we're going to do. But now let me show you something else about this section though. In this section, because they are for any company generic lead capture pages, right here, there is a, see where it says edit here? I went through the setup process of my back office and it told me, hey, listen, what's your primary program? And I put the link to my primary program in my profile. And once it does that, when you get to this section for any company lead capture pages, it's automatically assuming, so you want to use these things for your primary, right? And it automatically puts your primary link in here. Pretty cool. If that is correct, that's great. But if you've got a different one or a different offer, you need to edit it for whatever reason, you can always just, where it says edit it here, you can click here and change whatever quote unquote primary program presentation link you want to put to link these pages to automatically. That makes sense? Pretty cool, right? So these are generic lead capture pages. Pretty cool. Once you know how to make a copy of one page, you'll know that you can make a copy of any page here in this section. Okay, so under this section, now we're getting to the viral report, lead capture pages. And now here we are, lead lightning, lead capture pages. Let's start with something real simple, the lead lightning funnel. You can use it for, you can do this for any of these funnels, any of these pages, but let's do here, because let me show you what I did. I'm going to show you the default page first, and then I'm going to show you how I slightly modified my version of it. Okay. And then we're going to make our own copy, so you know how I did it. Okay. So anyway, let me go down here. And the one that I use, see how it says lead lightning, lead capture pages? And what if you want to see, well, what does that look like? What does lead lightning, lead capture number 1 look like? Well, all you have to do is click, and I'm sorry for some of you guys that are veterans here in Power Lead System, I'm going through some very basic stuff, but there's a lot of people watching this both live and recorded that have never learned how to do this. Okay, so we're going to help them out with this training. So anyway, bear with me. So if you want to see what any of these designs actually look like, you have a little thumbnail here. If that's enough, great. You don't need to do anything else. That's what it looks like. But if you do want to open it up bigger, just click on the image. Click on the thumbnail image and look at what happens. It opens up in a different page.
Hi, it's Todd Gross.
And that is exactly what that page will look like. And you can use it now. Right now. There's no setup. There's no nothing. There it is, right? And it flows into, because it's the lead lightning funnel, it flows right into your lead lightning sales presentation. So anyway, if you wanted to use this one and make your own copy, let's say, for example, you created your own video. For whatever reason, you wanted to create your own video and you wanted to change the headline, because that's about all you can do with this template, right? Keep it clean. So you can make a copy of this. And I'll show you how to open it up in the editor, where you can change the video and put your own video intro on there, and then change the headline to whatever you want. Okay, so that's how you check and see what the page actually looks like live on the internet. So anyway, that's how you do that. But let me show you. So these are, different lead lightning capture pages. Let me show you the one that I use though. So again, I went down here, and then there's this one here where if you have a primary program, you can have a funnel selling lead lightning, and immediately every follow-up email will have a link to your primary if you wanted to. And when your new lead lightning team, customers, affiliates, whatever, when they log into their back office, the very first thing they're going to see on their dashboard is your picture, your contact information rather, and also a recommendation to go check out your top recommended income stream. And when they click on that link, they go to your primary program's presentation, okay? And so if you have a primary program and you want to promote them both together, you would want to use referral link B. And again, if you need to change and edit wherever it's pointing people, you can put whatever link you want, okay? But let's say you wanted to use this referral link B page. What does the default look like? Let's click on the thumbnail and open it up. Now, I want you to take note of what this says, okay? For cold traffic, cold business opportunity, looking for ways to make money online kind of traffic that we point you to our vendors, Udemy, Solo Ads, DFISolos.com, wherever you go, that we point you to, it's going to convert pretty well here, okay? And this is the offer they're going to see on the default page. Now, the topic for tonight is, what if you like this image? Boy, that's pretty simple. I know I did. I'm a direct response marketer. I just like very simple offers, right? When I know what kind of traffic is going to flow into it. Now, I like this page, but I wanted to tweak the offer a little bit. The pre-headline, the headline, and the sub-headline, all of the writing. I wanted to edit the copywriting on this page. That's all I wanted to do. I like the design, pretty simple. I'm going to run traffic right into it, but I want to change the headlines. I want to change everything that it says just slightly. All right. So I came in here, and now look at what I did. So I came in here and I said, I want to make a copy. This is the template I want to use. So you cannot just open this default page in the editor and make any changes. You can't do it like that. You have to make a copy of the page first for yourself, and then it opens up in the editor where you can change it. Does that make sense? So the very first time, if you're brand new, you're just going to use referral link B, and you're going to get traffic to go to your link, and they're going to land on this page. Okay, so now you've decided that's fun, but I want to slightly edit this page. Okay, so number one, you want to make a copy of the page. And number two, that's where you edit the page. So let me take you through the process. So I'm going to click here, copy this page, because that's what I want to do. right? Let me show you what I did though, because I already did it. But we're going to do it again right now. But I want to show you what I did. So this is the default page, right? And now let me go to my own link. That's why I'm going to use a subdomain, because the main link I already have pointed, to here. See what I did there? So let's go through the copywriting difference a little bit, right? I just changed it a little bit, but this is kind of what you can do. So this is the default page, right? It says, discover the upper hand in marketing, how to create a frenzy of red hot buyers, new push button system for creating red hot buyers and fresh leads daily. Enter your email below. So I wanted to test it versus a little bit different copy. But notice how you can make this about weight loss or travel or Bitcoin or whatever you want, right? You can change the headline to offer whatever you want, but you don't have to worry about designing and coding and replicating this thing. Okay, so now how did I change it? So take a look at that. And then I just wanted to mess with the words, right? So I just wrote absolutely newbie proof, how to create a frenzy of cash buyers daily. Done for you system creates fast cash flow. So it kind of, in essence, it gives the same offer, but it just does it with different words, right? Different words. So maybe that's all you want to do in the beginning. Different words. You want to make it your own. All right, cool. So that's what I did. Now let's go through it and let's pretend we're making another version of this thing. Okay. So the way you do it, let me close this. That's the default one. So again, we're going to click to copy this page. And then we're just going to go all the way to the bottom and we're going to click make me a copy. That's it. Make me a copy. Okay. Now look at what's going to happen. All right. So now we're in the edit web page section. Very, very important distinction I'm going to explain to you for brand new here. Very important. Now, it's asking for a title for the web page. There's two different titles. One matters only to you, and the other title matters to search engines and the public. It allows you to get found on the search engines, and also the public will see it on the tab, written on the tab when you actually go to the page. All right, so the very first title here, notice how it puts in a default copy of referral link B, promote lead lightning, your primary business, yada, yada, the default name, and it just says copy of, right? I don't want it to say that in my back office. In your back office, when you go to your web page library, it's going to list all of the different websites that you've created. In the very beginning, it's going to be very simple. You're only going to see one. I'm going to show you after years of using the system, creating so many different pages, it really gets confusing if you don't name your own pages very specifically, very clearly, so you know exactly which page that is. If you can do that and be organized, then it's going to be easy to get back in there and tweak your pages and find the page you want to use and this and that. I'll show you my mess in just a second, but this is very important. So this is the way this first title is the way you are going to see the name of this page in your own back office library. The public is not going to see this. Okay. So I'm going to call this one for simplicity. So I know it's the one we were using for testing. I'm going to say AAA and then call it lead lightning custom lead capture page 1. Okay, that's so I know that this is the one I was creating with you at training. So it's a practice one. Okay, but you want to name them something very, very clear. For example, if I was not playing around and I actually was creating another lead lightning lead capture page to test, then I would call it very obviously lead lightning cold traffic lead capture page 3 or whatever. Okay, and at least that way I'll know, you know, which one it is and what funnel it's dealing with. So be very clear with yourself how you want to name these pages, because if you start creating multiple pages, it's going to get confusing back there to see, well, which one is that? You know, what was I doing with that one? So anyway, let me change this again to AAA lead lightning test lead capture page 1. Okay. Notice even now I'm being very careful in how I name it. All right. Now the next title is for search engines and how people are going to find you. Notice it's got a little bit of a sales little headline there, how to create a frenzy of red hot buyers, right? So I'm going to call this, because people are going to see it on the tabs when it lights up and it might show up on the search engines. I'm going to call this easiest cash online system. And off to the side where they're not really going to see because they're going to run out of room on the tab, but the search engine will see it, I'm going to call this Lead Lightning Power Lead System Funnel. Okay. And that's just a couple of keywords in there stuffed in the title so that maybe that helps me with my search engine visibility. But when other people open this page, the very first thing they're going to see up here on the tab, see where it says admin and then power lead system and then Franco Gonzalez for my Facebook and then live events for YouTube and then guests, Neil guests, for email or whatever. That's how it's going to show up. So the way they're going to see it in a tab, it's going to say easiest cash online system. Okay, you just give it the title that you want, but just know that the second title is visible to search engines and to the public. All right, now, step number 2. Notice everything is divided by steps. Pretty cool. Step number 2, it says select a domain to use with this web page. If you are brand new and you got your domain in the system and you use that to link it to a default funnel, you're done with that domain. That's awesome. Then what you want to do with this one is what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to create a subdomain right here on the fly for this very page. Okay, so your options here are choose a domain that you already have. And notice it's asking me to choose from my main domains in the system. And by main domain, I mean it's a www.whatever.com, right? It's not a subdomain. So my main domains are all listed here. And if you've got a lot of them like I do, they're all going to be here. If you're brand new and you don't have a lot of them, then you're just going to see your main domain and that's it. Okay, so all your domains are listed there. You can pick whichever one you want and point it to it. Me, I'm pretending that I'm brand new and I bought my main domain and my default funnel that I don't want to mess with is on my main domain. And I'm going to create a free subdomain for this copied page. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to call this, I'm just going to call it copy for lack of better words, right? Copy 1. Copy 1. You can call it whatever you want. easy.yourdomain.com, leads.viral, yourdomain.com, or easy leads or daily leads.yourdomain.com, whatever you want to call it. But you name it right here. I'm going to call this copy 1, and I'm going to choose that one generic domain name that I created for these kinds of pages, right? joinfirstname.com. Very simple, right? copy1.joinfirstname.com. So anyway, I like to keep my stuff simple. So it's just easier for me, and it's easier to teach new people how to not overcomplicate stuff. And so now that I have that, create a subdomain, then boom, I'm done. And notice the warning here, very important. Never use a www in front of your subdomain, right? Some people think, oh, it's a domain. I have to put www, then whatever my subdomain is, and then, the rest of it. No, when you're creating a subdomain here, just name it. No www stuff. Just name it whatever you want to name it. It's automatically going to connect it .joinfirstname.com. Okay? So now that we named it, step number 3. If this page is using a survey or an opt-in form, right? It's asking you if this page is using an opt-in form, which means if this page is a lead capture page, then which autoresponder email series do you want to link to it? Okay? So you're making a copy of this page. So the system stops assuming that you're going to use it for lead lightning. I am. But the system doesn't know that. So it wants to know, hey, listen, if you're going to capture leads with this thing, pick whatever autoresponder email campaign you want to send to it. Okay, and because I'm connecting it to Lead Lightning, then it's pretty simple. I'm going to choose the Lead Lightning email series. Okay, so I'm going to leave this checked because, of course, I want them to add the leads to my Power Lead System Contact Manager. And I'm also going to check here because I do want to select an autoresponder campaign to send. Now, it has it defaulted to this where it says do not send an autoresponder campaign. It's just going to collect your lead. It's not going to send any emails if you leave it like this, but you can broadcast your email and it'll send that, but it just won't send an automatic follow-up campaign. Okay, but I do want to send the Lead Lightning one. So I'm going to click on the down arrow and I'm going to alphabetical order. I'm going to go down and I'm going to find the Lead Lightning email series. And here we are. Lead Lightning. Here it is. Lead Lightning opt-ins. Now, this is for Lead Lightning and your primary program. Notice how it says that in the title, 17 messages, okay? Because it's got about 9 of them in there to promote Lead Lightning, and then the rest of them, 8 of them, to invite people to click and go see your primary program. Pretty cool, right? So anyway, I'm going to click this one, but notice that right here, the next one is 9 messages, and it's just Lead Lightning only, okay? And obviously, if you were making a copy of a page to a funnel that where you did not want to promote any other primary offer, any other offer, just Lead Lightning, then you would pick this campaign series here, okay? But I'm going to use this one. So I just click on it. That's easy. That's done. So now I've connected it to my autoresponder, and I have my 17 follow-up messages campaign for Lead Lightning loaded up and ready to go. Okay, so now we're going to go on down. Now, step number 4. After they opt in, where do you want them to go? After they opt in, where do you want them to go? Now, again, because I'm making a copy of a lead capture page, it stopped assuming that I want to send them to my Lead Lightning sales page. It probably thinks, hey, where do you want them to go to a page on your blog? Another affiliate link? Where do you want them to go? Just you can click here or whatever. Now, I could leave it connected to the default sales page, which I am going to do because this is the Lead Lightning capture page. I'm going to send them to that. So I'm going to leave it alone, right? But see how your options let you do that very easily. The default sales page, just leave it there. However, if you did want to send them somewhere else, anywhere else outside the system, just use the very last option. It says another website. You would click in here and you would type in the link of the presentation you want to send them to. Okay, I'm going to leave it on default. Now the search engine optimization, we talked about this a couple of weeks ago on doing these, but you want to put in your description, and this pops up when you share a link on Facebook, like in a Facebook message. You're private messaging somebody sends you a private message on Facebook, says, hey, I saw your post about a simple, fun way to make money online. What's your link? I'd like to check that out. Right? And you message them back your link. You notice sometimes people share a link with you there and you see a picture and some little writing, a headline and some blurbs under there. Well, this is where it's pulling it from. It's the description of the website and the keywords, the title of it. Okay? That's where the title comes in handy again, and the description. So I'm going to write this one down really quick, right? So I'm going to say easiest and fastest system for beginners that makes money online. Something like that, okay? Not perfect. I don't have a lot of time to kind of think through it or whatever, but let's say that. And so, easiest and fastest system for beginners that makes money online. Learn how to make money from home right now. Training included. Watch video inside. Okay, so now when I pop that link in a private message or something like that, this description can pop up. And it's just another little added copywriting area where you can, now you can put keywords in, your different keywords, lead lightning at the end of this. I can put, lead lightning, power lead system. If you want to give it away, give away what the website is about, you can do that, to put keywords in there or just a message, whatever you want. And then over here in the keyword section, then I would put power lead system, comma space, lead lightning, comma space, lead lightning training, comma space, lead lightning getting started training, comma space, power lead system review, power lead system compensation plan, make money online, so on and so forth, your keywords. And when you write a keyword or a keyword phrase, you just follow with a comma space, and that's the format to add your keywords. So now we've pretty much done all of the basic editing of making a copy of this lead capture page. Let's check it out now. Save changes to website. Here we are. So we're not going to mess with the background, but if it was a different template where there was a background image and you wanted to change the background, then it gives you an option to do that. Choose any background you want from our library or upload your own, whatever. And you can do that. But I'm not going to mess with that one. I'm going to leave it alone because it's a different template. I'm just going to click on submit. And now we get to where we wanted to get to, right? Now it opened it up. It took all those basic elements in the code, in the programming code of the page, are done for you. You've just done it, okay? Now, you can go here, and all we need to do is edit the graphics on it, the copy on it, okay? So let's get to work. Remember, I'm going to make it a little bit different, right? I'm going to have some fun with this one. Right, so let's discover the. Now, I'm not recommending that you do this unless you have a sense of humor like me and you actually make offers like this and shoot solo ad traffic to it and make people laugh and make them come through that way, right? But you do whatever you want. But let me just show you how to edit now your own page. So now it opened up this page for you. You don't have to know how to design or program or code a website, and you can still make any changes you want, as long as you know what you want, right? So now we have the pre-headline, we have the headline of the offer, and we have the sub-headline. And that's it. That's the only thing you can mess around with here. So let me do this. Discover the easiest and fastest way how to make a fast. Now I'm just messing around, guys, but I'm having fun showing you how to do this. How to make a fast ton. How to make a fast ton of cash online. I'm not saying to do it. I'm just saying. How to make a fast ton of cash, or yeah, that's all I'm going to write there. And then there is nothing easier online than this system. It dumps cash on your lap. I'm just messing around, guys, but you get the point. So you can make this say whatever you want, right? Discover the easiest and fastest way, how to make a fast ton of cash online. There is nothing easier online than the system. It dumps cash on your lap, right? Enter your email below, okay? And then down here, if you want to mess around with this thing, you can stick your own, if you have your LLC, your name or whatever, copyright, simple freedom, I don't know, media LLC, whatever, 2018. You can do whatever you want down here. Okay, it's your website. So see, See how easy that was? You do the main stuff. It takes me longer because I'm teaching it right now, but it's really pretty quick. Once you know what you want it to say in your mind, make your sketches on a notepad or whatever, and then you just come in here and start playing with words. And you can edit these however you want, make it red, make it green, make it blue, make it bigger, make it smaller, whatever. I would not mess with the formatting though too much. Remember, it was a good page when we started. We just wanted to change the words. Now, if you make it look like a, like a flea market or something, all kinds of colors, 6 different colors and this size and, a million exclamation points and make it all hypey and stuff, then it's not going to convert. Okay. But I just want to show you how you can take any of our pages and make your own copy of them. And once you do that, go down here, save changes, move on to the next step. Check this out. We're done. Yep. We're done. That's it. You're done. Right. So now we're going to view the page. And if there's any typos or mistakes or things you want to correct, you can just click on edit right here and go back into it and play with it again. Right. So let's view the page. Right. So right off the bat, I don't like the way that shows up. Discover the easiest and fastest way, how to make a fast ton of cash online. I don't like, so I would go back and I would change that a little bit and drop some more words on the second line, so on and so forth. But it is responsive. So, as people change the device that they're looking at it on, it'll change that up for you. But there's the page, right? So how did the other ones look like? Remember, let's open the other one. Let's open the other one that I had made. Looks like this. Absolutely newbie proof, yada, yada, right? How to create frenzy buyer. You can have your own offers. You can make your own offer and make your own pages for anything you want. Now, remember, this is still connected to the lead lightning funnel. So now let's check that, right? Let's put in an email. Let's opt in and see that it takes people to your presentation and that you start getting the follow-up emails, right? So yeah, there it is. Okay. So they come in through your lead capture page, your version of whatever you changed, and they pop through to your presentation and you're flying. But now you have a little bit of a different look than everybody else using that default page. I'm just saying, right? So when you want to start making changes like this, and now you know the link to it too, right? Let's see. So the link was going to be, which one was it? Copy. I know. I'm just going to go back to the page here and go back to it, right? View it. Yeah, copy one. So copy1.joinfirstname.com. Right? Your link, your page, your offer, and you can go back and do whatever you want to it. Now, what if you wanted to do the same thing using the same subdomain? Let's say you didn't like that design, but you want to go and you want to copy another page, right? And do it with a different template. Well, this is all you would do is hover over websites, go down to copy pages, copy web pages, click on that. And it's going to open it up again, and we're going to go down the list and pick whatever template that you want to copy. So let me pick one here. Okay, so here we go. Here are some pages again, right? Now, what if this time you wanted to take and make a copy of this page right here, right? This template. And the image should pop up behind it. There it goes. Nah, I don't like that one. Let's pick this one. This one's cool. All right, we can work with that one. So what if you wanted to do something with a page like this? Well, you would just do exactly what I just did. Go into copy web pages, check on the design that you want. And then when that's the design that you want to copy, just select it, right? Copy, and I want to collect email only. Boom, that's it. Go down to the very bottom of the page, make a copy. Boom, we're done. With that part, it's going to bring it up now, and we're going to do, again, the edit web page, the basics, right? So your title here for your back office goes here, right? Name it something good that you'll know exactly which one it is, right? So let's say if it was health and wellness, right? So healthy, wealthy, and wise 2018, you know, whatever, if that was the name of your company or whatever, you'd put the title on there. And let's say you wanted to use the exact same subdomain, you would just find it on the list. You don't even have to create a new one, although you can, right? You can create a new subdomain for this and call it healthy wealthy dot, joinfirstname.com, right? healthywealthy.joinfirstname.com, right there. Healthy wealthy, let's call it that. Healthy wealthy. And then we go down here, and now this is for a completely different program. We don't have an email campaign for it yet. So you would just leave it like this. You would add the opt-in to your contact manager, but you would not choose an email campaign. You would leave it here. Do not send an autoresponder campaign. That way, at least you're collecting email leads, and you can broadcast an email about anything whenever you want, but it's just not going to send an automatic campaign to them. Okay. And so that's step number 3. Step number 4, where do you want to send them? Well, you would send them right here to yourpagepresentation.com, whatever that is, right? You would just put the link in here. And in here, you would create, healthy, lose weight, build muscle, free video, free samples, free comp plan, free millions, free protein powder, whatever it is. You put your description in here, and then your keywords, you pop them in here. Keywords, lose weight, weight loss, keyword phrase here, comma space, right? Comma space, comma space, comma space. Put in your keyword or your keyword phrase followed by comma space, or else it's going to mess up, okay? And it won't get you search engine visibility, okay? Your description is a little more of a little invitation ad using your keywords in it though too, and that's your description, that's your keywords. I don't want to mess this thing up, so I'm just going to actually put a link here so it doesn't mess it up. Okay, everything else is done. Save changes to website. Now we choose our background. This is one where it did have. This is the background image that's on the website right now. What if I wanted to choose a different one, right? And so I can go here and go, I want to choose a different one. So I want to choose, let's say that I wanted to choose this one, right? The beach. Let's choose the beach, a different beach, or maybe a lifestyle picture, maybe a pretty girl right here. I'm going to have the pretty girl on this page, right? There she is. Oh, but it's covering her face, isn't it? Not a good look. Not a good look. So edit the background, right? So what if we pick an image and the minute that you see it, you're like, oh, that's not going to look good. It's covering her whole smile, right? How do I fix that? Well, you go up to the top here and it says edit background. It takes you back to that section, right? So now that we know that we don't want anything to be, that's going to look ugly if it's covered up, well, I am going to pick just another beach image, and I'm going to pick this one. Okay, let's say I want to use that one. Boom. There we go. That looks nice. And now you change the words, right? Get paid to lose weight. Discover an amazing secret that led me that led me, now if you want to use part of the copywriting, great. Discover an amazing secret that led me to lose 15 pounds of fat in 15 days without killing myself doing push-ups or running marathons, right? Whatever you want. Discover an amazing secret that led me to lose 15 pounds of fat in 15 days without killing myself doing push-ups or running marathons, right? And then down here, if you wanted to change, I'm just showing you what you can change. If you wanted to change whatever it says here, then you can continue. Watch my video and learn how my system pays you to lose weight and chill at the beach, right? Whatever you want, whatever you want. If you don't like the way that's formatted there, you can just break the line earlier, right? If you want, oops, like this. Let's bring this back up. Let's say that we liked that way. Let's say that you wanted to bold that, right? You can just highlight it, bold it a little bit. The formatting didn't bold that a little bit. All right, so that's what we can do. All right, so now that your page is done, there's healthywealthy.joinfirstname.com, and boom, we save it. It's done, guys. It's done. It's going wherever you want it to go. It's still putting leads in your autoresponder. You can broadcast your email. You can create an email follow-up campaign later and attach it to the page. But now you've made your own version of that page. Look at that, for whatever you want, right? You could do that to pretty much all of the pages that you can see in our system. Any single one, you can bring it up, even if it was share coded, right? You can bring that page up and you can make a copy of it, rename it, edit whatever you want, background image, edit the offer, the headline, change the whole niche of it, whatever you want. Point it to wherever you want them to go after they opt in. And now you can make a copy and you can have your own version of whatever lead capture page template you want in the system. And the beautiful thing here is that you can do this with any page in the system. The presentation page. Let me show you what I did. So let's say the default Power Lead System affiliate presentation, right? Let's go there. I believe it's here. Let me show you what I did with it. Yeah. So anyway, let me pause the video. So what I did is I love this page design, but I just wanted to personalize it and change some of the copywriting for me and share that, right, with my team. What if you wanted to do that? So I took the default sales page, and I'm a bit of a copywriter when I want to be by trade, did it for years. So I'll get in here and I'll tweak with headlines, right? So you can put your own personal brand inside of a headline. You can change whatever niche, whatever phrase, whatever headline, right? Like this, notice this is kind of like my phrase. I like to use this phrase a lot, right? Absolutely newbie proof. Everything you need under one roof. The default page does not say that. I made a copy of the default page for myself. I renamed it. And then when it opened up in the editor, I went kung fu on it. I just went through every single statement, every sentence, every bullet point. And if it was text, not an image, if it was text that I was able to change, I tried to put my own little spin on it, right? And so this is what you can do. So some of these bullet points, I thought they were great, but I thought that maybe I can highlight them a little bit better, right? A little bit different. And that's what I did. So you can see that you can do that. You can make your own copy of whatever page you want, and you can make edits to whatever, like I edited this stuff right here. I edited some of this. I edited some of that. Your share code funnels can grow very quickly, yada, yada. You know, whatever changes you want to make, you can do that on your own pages. Notice this is a headline change I made here. This system is the easiest and fastest way to start making money online. Create $500 days online just by sharing this page. I wanted to get that thought in the mind of my visitors, right, on the page. So you can do that. You can do whatever you want. Notice I didn't mess up the design. I didn't change the video. I didn't do any guru stuff. I just simply went through the writing and adjusted it to suit my needs. Okay. And then if you want, when you have that done, you can then share code it and share it with whoever you want. Okay, so I wanted to show you that not only on the lead capture pages, but even on the sales pages in the system, you can do that. Okay, that's what I wanted to show you today, because a lot of people ask in the group, hey, how is it that I can create my own lead capture pages and make my own changes to them? Well, this is how you do that. You make a copy of the page, you rename it, and then you change it in the editor and save it. You're good to go. It's an awesome system, guys. That's just one of the many things that you can do with it. Remember, last week we covered the easy button. If you're totally brand new, you don't even have to do this yet. But if you're already doing the easy button strategy and you're starting to roll in some leads and you want to start learning how to customize your own pages, that would be the very next step. Not reinventing the wheel and creating your own page from scratch, unless you're a professional and know how to do that already, right? But how to take an existing template from within the system and make it your own. That's what I wanted to cover here tonight. We went a little bit over, but I wanted to make sure that we got this training done in the bank. And now you can share this training. You can come to this training as many times as you want, whenever you want, in the archives or on your training hangout page, however you want to do it. It's going to live forever. Point people to this training and they can begin to learn some of these things that you can do with this system. There's really nothing that you cannot do with this system. You can do anything you want with it. Okay, so for the rest of the family here at Power Lead System, it is a wrap. It's been fun. I'll see you guys live next week. Affiliates, if this is on your hangout page, you can invite people to this free training, have it train them, and then they can start their free trial by clicking on the button down below this video and getting started. We have a lot of more training to offer you, step-by-step tutorials of stuff that really works and tailored to beginners so that we can help newbies start being productive and getting in cash flow and in profit mode absolutely right now, as soon as humanly possible. That's what these tutorials are for. Baby step, baby step, baby step, but they're quick, execute, and we get you in the money. So with that, I'll see you guys on the next training. Bye for now.